Hi everybody, hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. Just going to dive into Bitcoin. We've got the CoinsKid crew. So right now, the DXY is coming back. This is inversely correlated. What we're looking for here is a very similar leg to what we did here, because this is when crypto bottomed in 2020. I remember really well as this thing started to correct and come back down to where it came from, this low here. So this is impulsive, this is corrective, this is impulsive, okay? So when it started to come back down here, this was really, really good for crypto and stock market, okay? So risk on assets did really, really well. From that high there, which was the low in March 2020, for crypto, this is where from 2020 into 2021 we had that year-long sort of massive impulsive move in crypto markets right there. And then since then we've been in this massive sort of push here on the DXY, and we've been in this huge correction for crypto and Bitcoin especially, okay? Not necessarily, as I will call it, a bear market. I know a lot of people think it's a bear market, but what I think it is, indicative of this chart is this is an impulsive move where we've had a correction in crypto. And I think that potentially this is topped. I'm going to give you reasons why now. If this is topped and it starts to come back in because of the overextension of the EMAs, and it's just healthy for this thing to come in and retest support. If we're looking at some kind of similar leg like this, just a retracement coming back in to where you came from, then this particular retracement again would lead to a beautiful impulsive move for stocks and crypto into 2023, which is something I've been drilling on about for a very long time. But we need to see the DXY cooling off and coming in for its retracement. So is the DXY coming in? Well, let's take a look at this, because at the moment on the DXY, okay, we've got bearish divergence. We've got an equal high there, which is an exaggerated bearish divergence. So, the polar opposite of this is a bullish divergence, which we're getting on crypto. A lot of crypto projects and Bitcoin on the weekly time frame, we're looking at a weekly bullish divergence. Well, on the DXY, we're creating a bearish divergence. So at the moment, is there another reason why this particular breakout and this impulsive move here for the DXY could be done? So let's take a look at this. Off the low here and the high, you've actually come up into the 1618 right now, okay? See that? Let me get that one. 1618. So you've met the expected target of an impulsive wave. So for me, this retracement right now for the continuation would be a very healthy thing to see in the DXY, and this would indicate a nice impulsive move for crypto if it did this, just like this leg there did, okay? From 2020 into 2021, impulsive for crypto. From 2022 into 2023, impulsive but corrective, okay, for the DXY, but impulsive for crypto. So there's no guarantees. We're creating bearish divergence on the weekly for the DXY. We're really overextended. We've got big gaps in EMAs. We've not necessarily backtested this 20 EMA since February this year, I think it was. I did post this on Twitter. You can see that right now your major level support is a 10 EMA, which is a blue line on the weekly. And I do think if you do start to see the DXYs close below that, it could be indicative, okay, well, this thing's cooked and it is coming in for this kind of retracement into 2023, which would be really exciting for crypto, because this was an exciting time for crypto, okay? And it's just riding the waves, isn't it? So, that's basically the DXY. Let's dive into Bitcoin right now, see what's going on, okay? So looking at Bitcoin chart then, I've been long since last week on that low at 18,151. That's your stop loss right now, and you are sort of coming up. You've got here, like I said to you, inverse correlation to the DXY. You've got a bullish divergence on the weekly. On the weekly DXY, we've got a bearish divergence. Not 100% confirmed, we do need to see the breakout here. We definitely need to see the follow through here and start to close above the 10 EMA. Like I said to you, your key level resistance, if you do start to come up here, there is a lovely little reversal pattern on the daily that I'm going to show you. If you do start to come up here and take out that blue line, your next level resistance is the yellow line. Your key level of resistance for me, which is a really super statement from Bitcoin, super bullish statement from Bitcoin, is 22718, because this takes out this potential impulsive corrective wave, with the fact that this is another impulsive corrective wave. I think if you take this out, this high, that for me will really be strong, in the sense that potentially what we've got here is a 1, and this is a wave 2 correction coming back down, and right now we're forming a wave 3 where we're going to break out and break all levels of resistance. And primarily we obviously take out that high, it's looking super bullish, isn't it? But I'm looking for the precursor, break the 10, next level, that high, then the 20 EMA, and like I said to you, I think you're coming up like that, and boom, you're on a 55. And the correlation between the inverse correlation between the DXY rolling and this pumping, it's kind of playing out at the moment, isn't it? It is until it isn't. It's pure data, not emotion. It's just something that's happening in the charts that I'm relaying to you, okay? So on the daily time frame, like I said to you, I've been long since last week down here building these positions. I'm not going to change that at the moment. We are running to the 55 EMA. Look at that, we're running to the 55 EMA. We're coming back for support. So technically, looking at this, if I drop the favorites back in there, the toolbar at the bottom. So technically that should be your support, 19604, because you can see here you've got an ascending triangle with a breakout target. Let me show you right now. So it's your breakout target from there to there, and you can see you've not quite got to it just yet. Okay, so that's your breakout target, which is a retest of this red line. So it looks as though you're breaking out into the 55 as resistance, coming back to this neckline support for the continuation, getting to that target. So this could actually be pulling all the way back to 19604. Hold that ascending triangle, which is a key level of resistance that you basically coiled up here, broken out, ran into resistance, come back to support. If this continues, I would look to load up some bids at 19604 in this drawback to this trend line, with a stop loss down here on this low. Let me show you right now potential scenarios, give you a trade going forward. So you could actually be in a short from here, okay, short all the way down around about 2.37% with your stop loss on this high. So you could go short at the moment because a simple retracement, which is normal healthy structure, breakout, come back, breakout. Do you see that? Hold this neckline. This is a neckline of an ascending triangle, W double bottom pattern like that. Coiled up, broke out into resistance, come back to support, looking for the continuation. Do you see that? So basically you could go short now with a stop loss on this side. Let me get this for you. So right now look to short off the 55 EMA, which is roughly 20470. That's where your stop loss is, and you will be looking at a beautiful little with a very minimal risk around about 2.52% trade down to 19604, which is where I would actually go long if you're not long already, and I will put my stop loss on that low just there. Okay, so short down to 19604, long from 19604 with your stop loss on 19001, sorry, on that low, because that negates this impulsive wave up. And that's basically Bitcoin. Ride the waves, because if this does happen, if we do start to come back like this, okay, come back like this, hold these EMAs and start to hold this neckline and break out, for me, you're looking quite impulsive here. And it would indicate as well, if I start to zoom out, if I look on the weekly time frame, we could actually be forming some kind of Adam and Eve bottom. So this is the Adam, and right now we're sort of carving out this Eve right here, like this for Bitcoin, okay? So this is an Adam and Eve bottom, basically a W double bottom pattern, an ascending triangle, whatever you want to call it. But this is quite a nice bottom signature pattern that we're starting to form out right now. The key resistance is obviously this high. Take that out, boom, and that white line. See you later. You're up there at 92k, sometime in 2023 right there, when others were really, really fearful. But again, I've got no guarantees. You start to roll here, you start to sweep the lows and take out these levels of support that I'm showing you, then yeah, you've got another impulsive move to the downside. And this yellow line down here, the wave one high, around about 14k, and it would have to hold for that particular scenario for any kind of impulsive move into 2023. So, and remember, you can do all this on BitGet and buy Bit. You can go long, you can go short, but right now it's looking like a perfect little setup off 19604 if it holds. You're not long already. That could be a fantastic area to go long in this retracement to this neckline that we're broken out of on a daily time frame. BitGet, buy Bit, fantastic sign up bonuses. Take advantage of those. Take care, everyone. Back soon with another update on Bitcoin. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Bye bye.